Hey everybody, it's Nicole from Cause We Love to Scrap, and today is Sunday, so that means it is Sketch Sunday day with the crew from Sketch Sunday. We are also doing May I Scraplift You this month, and this is what we're going to be working on. It was Moira's turn. She chose Laura Whitaker's sketch, and that was her take, and then this is my take on the sketch and her take as well. So I'm going to be working with the wildflower paper from Pretty Little Studio. It is super cute and Eastery and spring, everything spring. So I'm going to be working with this hex page that I'm going to tear up to make my corners in the bottom right and in the bottom left. And then I'm going to be using some yellow cardstock and some teal cardstock from my stash to put just behind this paper, so you will see what I'm talking about. In the meantime, I'm going to let you know that in the description is everyone playing along with Sketch Sunday. That's Moira, of course, Crystal at Pineapple Papers, Karina, and Amber over on Instagram. She is Dragonfly D or Dragonflied. Not sure how you want to say that. Anyway, she's over on Instagram. And as you can see here, I do go through a couple different shades of cardstock before I decide what I'm going to use behind it. And I'm going to let you go ahead and watch my process through this. And I will be back with you in a hot minute. So now you can see that my triangles in the lower right and the upper left are complete. And I'm going to be working on this 4x6, which has 4 separate pictures on it. And they are from this Easter when we were doing our egg dyeing. It's kind of tradition at my house to host an egg dyeing event. And I am just going to use my leftover pieces of cardstock to mat it. That way it kind of goes, but it also stands out because this page is going to be very busy. So the picture definitely needs to stand out a little bit more. So Moira has a doily on her layout. I'm going to add this doily. It's from Shadney's Itsy Shop in Craft. And I'm going to wind up putting it just like my corners, top left and lower right. But before I go ahead and get that situated, I'm going to add some mixed media to my page. I believe that Moira has some stars on hers, but I'm just gonna go ahead and do some hearts in pink. I thought that would be a nice spring color to be doing. And as you can see, I'm just using my stencil to push through that ink onto my paper. And when I'm done, I'm going to go ahead and go off screen and wash this. Actually, I just rinse it off because it's Distress Oxide, so you can just rinse it and you don't need to wash it, and it gets everything nice and clean. And as you can see here, I'm going to go ahead and put these doilies down, and I'm finally liking where those belong. I am using this tear tape from Spiegel Mom Scraps. She doesn't have the big 1-inch tear tape, but all the other sizes she has, so that's very convenient. So I don't know why I started going through these journal cards, especially at this point in my layout, but whatever it was, I didn't find what I was looking for, so those just go to the side. I'm going to go ahead and pop this up on some foam dots, some foam squares, I should say. And then I am going to start my embellishment clusters, I believe. Yep, so now I get all the embellishments that I got from Pretty Little Studio with this collection and decide what I'm going to put where. I decide to use some of these stitched clear stickers to put on my little triangle pieces. The sketch does have some stitching on it, so I thought that I would put some faux stitching here, and I just kind of randomly put different little stitches. I cross over them. It's not perfect, it's just fun. And then after that, I'm going to start building the clusters, which are going to be a lot of florals. There's going to be, outside of the clusters, there'll be some butterflies. I'm going to use a little bunny up in the left corner. I think I'm just going to let you watch, and I'll be back with you when I need to tell you something important. So, yeah, just enjoy some music. So those clusters are pretty much done. Now what I'm gonna do is bring in these purple alphas. They are from a Hip Kit Club, I believe March of 2022. And I am just going to put my title over here on the left of my photo. It's going to be egg dyeing. I glue down my alphas to make sure that they're down. I don't trust that they will stay down unless I glue them. And this was, I thought, the best place to put the title for my page because everything else looked so busy and I have such a long layout that I couldn't really fit it anywhere and it look that you can actually see what the title was. Otherwise you would have to find it. So I'm done with that. I wanted to see if I could fit that little arrow thing on and I didn't like it. Anywho, I'm gonna add my journaling up here to the right of my photo. I didn't want my journaling to go where that little bunny is in the left. That's where Moira has hers. So I decided just to put it here on the right since it is a notebook paper in the background, so might as well use it. I was looking at my page, seeing what I needed, and I decided to go with some Spiegel Mom Scraps sequins. This is Dreaming of Spring. They matched perfectly, of course. And then I'm going to go ahead and add some little sequins to each of my clusters, and I glue them down with art glitter glue. And most of the time I do that off camera so you don't have to watch me doing that. But as you can see, I just put them anywhere, everywhere in these little clusters. So that's gonna do it for this page. Don't forget to check out everybody who's playing along down below. If you like this, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time.